What's good, Joe? What's good, Real Talk Squad? This is Miles, and you're listening to Real Talk with Miles Johnson, where you know we always keep it real. Now, I'm going to keep it real. Ben Simmons is getting on my last damn nerve. Right here with him. Right here with him. This guy, and my fault, yo, I was doing my internship, so I didn't get this video out earlier this week. But y'all know, if you ain't been watching, podcast episodes is going to be every weekday, so make sure to tune in for that, link in bio. And also, YouTube videos is going to be out on Mondays and Fridays and possibly Wednesdays. We're going to see about that as well. But Ben Simmons, this guy, bro, this guy withdraws from the Olympics. So he withdraws from the Olympics. He says that he's not going to play for Australia in these Olympics so he can focus on skill development. Skill development. So you are an NBA player. You're getting paid over $170 million to play for the Sixers as their point guard. And it took everybody in the world, including me, your mom, your auntie, your uncle, bashing this man Simmons because he can't shoot. Because he can't shoot. It took all this. 4 years of him in the league. Guys in his class like Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, De'Aaron Fox in his class. I mean, what else? But guys in his class have excelled. They have shown that they're getting better. Guys that even coming out after him, De'Aaron Fox, even Lonzo Ball is improving more than Simmons is, right? So it's like guys in your class, guys that have been drafted after you, they are improving, right? They are improving year in and year out. But you have not improved. Have not improved. That's my whole thing. And my thing with Ben Simmons, I personally think that he's a bust. Now, not a bust like Anthony Bennett, not a bust like like Kwame Brown, not a bust like that. But just in terms of like, bro, you're not living up to being the #1 overall pick. You're not. You're not. I just don't see that dog that want to be better, that want to be great. If I'm the #1 overall pick, I want to be great. I want to show people that I'm the #1 overall pick, that I deserve to be the #1 overall pick. There's like 60 picks in the draft, and he was the #1 overall pick, but he's complacent. What did Danny Green say? He said that, Ben Simmons isn't the guy that's going to necessarily take a risk. Well, how the heck are you going to get better if you don't expand your game, if you don't get uncomfortable? You think LeBron was you don't think LeBron was uncomfortable when he had to end up having to shift his game to develop a shot? Every good player, every all-time great player had to develop their game, had to be uncomfortable. That's what you gotta do to be great. You gotta be uncomfortable. But Ben Simmons, he wants to do what he's good at, wants to do what got him here. And man, credit to him. I mean, he got a $17 million crib. Now he's in London, I think, with his chick. So I mean, he's living a great life. But in terms of being that great NBA player, he's not living up to that. And it just disgusts me that it takes all of this. It takes everybody, Twitter, Instagram, to Doc Rivers, Joel Embiid, throwing you under the bus just for you to realize, you know what? Maybe I should dedicate an offseason to working on something that I'm not good at. Shooting. So Ben Simmons, you should have been doing this. And if I'm the Australian national team, I'm like, so you choose the Olympics to withdraw from this? You choose the Olympics that happens every 4 years? If I'm Patty Mills, if I'm the other guys on the Australian national team, I'm looking at Ben Simmons sideways. I'm like, so you going to withdraw from the Olympics because you should have been working on your skills? You should have been working on your shot? You should have been working on your game? I mean, you are an NBA player. You should have been working on your shot, all that stuff. That's a requirement. That is my job. Like, if I'm a writer, I should practice on writing, right? If I'm an NBA player, I should practice on shooting the ball, right? And I'm not tripping though, right? Like, I'm not in any profession. If I'm a public speaker, I'm gonna practice on public speaking. Now, it wouldn't be that much of a big deal if Ben Simmons was on a point guard, but he is a point guard. He handles the ball for the Sixers. So you got to shoot. You've got to shoot. You have got to be uncomfortable, bro. You've got to be uncomfortable. So it just annoys me that it basically took, what, because he's been in the league for, 5 years. His first year doesn't count because he was injured, but basically he's been in the league for 40 years, like, playing. and he's averaged 15. Well, his first year he averaged 15, 8, and 8. Pretty good for your rookie year. Second year, 16, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Okay, around like the same. Third year, 16 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. All right. Fourth year, 14 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. You're not getting better. In fact, you got a little bit worse from last season to this season. You're averaging 14 points compared to 16. You're averaging 7 assists compared to 8. And you're averaging 7 assists, or 7.2 assists, or 7.2 rebounds, my fault, compared to 7.8 rebounds. So it's like, I might brush that 7.2 rebounds compared to 7.8 rebounds last season. So you aren't progressing. That's what I'm trying to say. You are not progressing. So Ben Simmons, take this season to please work on your fundamentals. Work on your shot. Please. If you need to work with a psychologist or whatever, work with a sports psychologist, bro, do that. I think you do, because it's no way that you can be a worse foul shooter than Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, they created Hack-a-Shaq for Shaq because he was dominating the league. And you shoot worse than this guy. Oh my goodness. And now the freaking vacuum is going off again. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about that, y'all. But look, we don't keep it real. We are going to keep it raw. But look, let me know what you think about Ben Simmons down below. Do you think that this guy is just, you know what? He's just getting complacent. Like, you should have been doing this stuff. Should have been working on you. Should have been working on your shot from the jump. So let me know down below. Be sure to like, subscribe. Check that link down below. Check the description down below to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that jazz. And I mean, the clean lady, I mean, she's going crazy right now. But with that being said, y'all, I'm out.